spoke with Dr. Ken Stedman of the Center for Life in Extreme Environments at Portland State University about his research on viruses that he collected with his team from volcanic hot springs, boiling hot and acidic.
But part of the way we've been able to know that it's an interesting thing to look at is we find it not just in Japan, which is the original place it was from, but also you find it in Iceland, you find it in Yellowstone, similar kinds of viruses in Yellowstone, in Iceland, in Last Volcanic National Park, again, where we go and search, Kamchatka in far eastern Russia. Basically, wherever there's a volcanic hot spring, high enough temperature, low enough pH, so these are also all in really acidic environments. So we knew it had this bizarre structure that kind of looked like a lemon, and that was all that we knew, and so we were interested in looking at it because it's got this bizarre structure, and maybe it's the bizarre structure which allows it to survive under these really extreme conditions. So that was the reason we were going after it.
We get to look at these cool plates where we see all the hundreds of thousands of cells being annihilated by this virus on the plane. It's cool. Interesting. Fun.
Using a very high-powered microscope with our collaborators down at UT Medical Branch in Galveston, Texas, there we basically took hundreds of pictures of these viruses and then in the computer averaged them together, and then from that got a much more detailed structure than we were ever able to get before. Usually these are either like a soccer ball. The other kind of virus that you usually get are these helical viruses, unlike DNA. And the reason for that is you can use basically, again, the same unit repeated again and again and again. Now, what was weird is that these guys didn't look like that. They didn't look like a soccer ball or an ice helix. So the question was, well, how are they fitting together? So when we got this detailed structure, then my colleague came up with this idea of, well, it's got to be something relatively simple. Oh, well, it turns out HIV is a little weird. And actually really weird because it was sort of the only one that people knew that was put together by this sort of strange combination, actually, of a helix and the soccer ball.